Good morning, guys. I thought I would change some things up, and y'all are getting a beautiful view. Don't even know if you're gonna pay attention to me, so that's okay. So today I wanted to talk about pros and cons of living in a travel trailer, and why not do it while you're outside on a beautiful walk right before work. So I want to talk about the cons first. Let's always start with the bad. People go, do you want the good news or the bad news? Let's start with the bad. To me, it's not so bad. Anyway, first thing is space. Space is very limited. This can be a super big con when you're just trying to put your life in a travel trailer. We do have a storage unit on our little piece of land. That helps because there's some things that they have a lot of meaning to me, like books. I love books. Some books I just can't get rid of yet. Or like my other favorite teapots and stuff like that. Like, it's just not practical to have it in the trailer. And then like summer clothes and stuff, because clearly I'm all bundled up. And I should probably start walking again because I'm getting cold. But so that can be a really big con. Another one is when you trip the breaker. So ours is a 20 amp trailer. No, that doesn't sound right. 30 amp trailer. It's 30 and 50, not 20 and 30. And so occasionally we trip the breaker. It happens. And so that can be kind of a con. Like, you're working on a 30 amp or you're working on a 50 amp, and yeah, if you go over, you're gonna you can't complete what you're doing. So sometimes it's kind of hard. We have electric like skillet thing on top, or electric burners, and so yeah, that can be, you can be using that in the microwave at the same time and trip the breaker. So I've learned that I really am beginning not to like microwaves, especially like where I'm at. Before I loved it. Now I'm not so keen on it. Number 3 is propane. Yes, propane can be a really fun and really bad thing. So for instance, if you cook, you're using propane, and you can end up using up a lot of propane without even realizing it. There's tricks to it of how you can do it. For us, we like to shut it off, and then when we need it, turn it back on, and then use it, and then shut it back off. That's just how we do it. We have a 6-gallon water tank. So once that propane heater is kicked on, you've got 6 gallons, and then you're out. And so you can be in the middle of a really good shower, and then it gets really, really cold really, really fast. A trick that I have done is just go ahead and wash my hair in the cold water. Since we cut my hair, it's not as bad. It's not like super short, but it's what I do. It's a sacrifice I make to make sure that I don't run out of hot water. With small spaces, it can feel really cramped, and so when the house is a mess, it is a mess. And so sometimes that can be a big bummer that you have to learn to deal with. Now, off to the pros list. It's on the cons and the pros list. Small spaces, guys. Small spaces make you have less. It makes you really think about what you need, what you want, what's important to you, what's not important to you. Just makes you really, really think about what you got in there. Now, another really good pro is that it doesn't take very long to clean, because we live in 232 square feet of space. And so, yeah, when you start thinking about that, it doesn't take that long to clean. It doesn't take that long to mess up, but it also doesn't take that long to clean. Another thing is it kind of kicks you outside. Your animals, your kids, it kicks you outside. It makes you like barbecue more, because, just the cooking, which I guess that's a con too, is cooking can be really hard in a travel trailer, where it makes you kind of go outside and use the barbecue pit a lot more. And then our barbecue pit's one of the small ones that has little propane cans, so it doesn't hurt too bad. We kind of just are made aware of it. So another pro is your electric and water bill. So guys, I'm not really sure. I have to look up and see how our water bill is set up, to how many gallons and all that. But guys, seriously, we pay more in connections than I feel like just having the water. It's like, you know, water, and then it's like so much, and then electricity so much. You're like, really, guys? So I really like that. We're saving a lot more money. We're being a lot smarter about things. What we're using, what we're not using, how we're using it, how we don't want to use it. Just being a lot smarter and conserving. It's taught us a lot of conserving and having minimal stuff. We've learned that if it doesn't have 2 tasks, it doesn't stay. And so we're just, you know, consciously thinking about it. On the rainy days, it is a con to not have a lot of space. However, it is also a pro, because if you're spending most of your time outside and then you come in, you can think about things like, oh, maybe we just play games today, or maybe we watch movies, or maybe we have a lazy day. And you know what, guys? Here's the biggest pro of all. It makes you want more adventure. If you are somebody who doesn't like tight spaces, you find yourself going to walk or wanting to leave to go to the weekend to go to a state park or something. And so it kind of, I really feel like it promotes adventure. You know, just what we save on our electric bill alone has created some really fun memories for my husband and I. Like, totally. We went to see a play. We went to see Jim Hawkins' comedy show. Amazing. We're going to Dallas. So whenever you see this, we've already been there and back. So yeah. So guys, like, it just creates memories just on what we save in our electric bill alone. So guys, thanks for watching. Also, as just like a disclaimer, which I probably should have put at the front of this video, but it goes at the end. We are stationary. We live in a travel trailer, stationary. It's our way of getting ourselves out of debt and creating more family memories and going from there. So thanks guys for watching. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's just gorgeous. Okay guys, so I'm just going off for nothing. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Sorry, I know the view is so pretty. Not me, but that view. Oh, who wants to paint me a picture like that? Thanks, guys.